Okay, I'll see which of my dragon family or friends would like to channel through me now. So even if it's for a brief message or answer any questions that might come up. This is Satira, the mother of this dear one, and Wendy.
Welcome.
I am a sacred heart dragon. I am here to speak about your heart expansion that's occurring now as you expand your consciousness. You are also expanding your heart, your ability to express more through your hearts, your expansion of heart energies to feel more dimensions of the love vibration than what you had previously upon the planets, that you have only had a limited expression of love on your planet, a limited understanding of what love is. And there are many more facets, many more dimensions beyond your conceptual understanding within the human mind. But now that you are rising in consciousness, that there is more understanding coming to you, there's more dimensions to love within your experience that is coming into the planet, that is coming in through these light codes that have been mentioned previously. There is the ability to hold more love. This love vibration exists in this light from source that you are absorbing into your crystalline structure, or as your physical vessels are becoming more crystalline, that you are able to hold more of this golden Christ consciousness, more of this light of source. And this light of source is the vibration of love in its most basic form. Feel into these energies. Continue to allow the old definitions of who you are fall away as they rise to the surface for releasement. Then call upon these energies to be sent to the heart of Mother, Father, God, to be transmuted, to also send self-love, send forgiveness to your own heart, to your own being, for believing in these limited programs, these limited false belief systems about your reality that in truth were not for your benefits. You are recognized throughout the omniverse as powerful creators, as having the greatest expressions of heart, of love within your human experience, that it's different from any other planet that is within your universe and other universes, that no other species other than the human form has the ability to express these heartfelt emotions within your experience here upon your Mother Gaia, to extend this love vibration from the center of your being, which is your heart, your connection to source, outward to others and to the consciousness of your planet, sending your light outwards to feel into this rise in consciousness as a collective, to extend your light just by being, to help your fellow brothers and sisters to awaken, to come to their greater awarenesses of this expansion of the light, of understanding, of awareness. I am here to just share this knowledge and to share a heart activation for all of you to open up to greater self-love, greater respect and honor of your own greatness, of your own divineness, as the divine aspect of source that you are, that connect with this triune essence of love, wisdom, and power, that's this threefold flame within your hearts. You may have heard of this, but if you haven't, you are connected to source, to the divine, and you may acknowledge this connection daily and continue to grow in greater dimensional understandings of who you are in as a multidimensional being within many planes of existence beyond your focus in this one life stream that you are presently in now, but you also have many other life streams streaming from your soul out into different dimensions, different planetary realms. But you are starting to consciously have more of a sense of this, more of an awareness of shifting between dimensions or timelines, as you sometimes call them, but it's more of a dimensional shift into recognizing that there are these other aspects of you that are having these other lifetimes concurrently with this one. And you are sometimes having these experiences of missing time, of daydreaming, perhaps, where you come back and you're like, where did the last hour go? Or however long has passed, you know that you've been in another place, in another realm, in another dimension, and you have a recollection perhaps of experiences that you've been having in your conscious awareness when you return. So recognize that these so-called daydreams, as well as your dreams as you sleep at nights, that in a sense they're one and the same, that they are just a shifting of your awareness into these other realms, into these other experiences in your astral travels, and continue to inquire and go within and ask yourself, where have I been? Where have I traveled to? What is this experience about that I have a vague recollection of? And the more you ask upon or knock on the door of knowledge, the more shall be revealed to you. And it is up to you to explore within into into journeying into an expanded awareness of all that you are. And we can assist with this. Your galactic families can assist with answering your questions, your inquiries. All you need to do is ask us, and we can help you with this and help you with your further self-discovery.
Oh, thank you very much.
And you may ask any questions you wish at this time.
So Joan is asking me to ask on her behalf, how can we understand that we are in love?
It is something that you know as an expansion of energy, of what you feel, this overwhelming sensation of being flooded in the light of Source, being flooded in the energy of Source, in this expanded state of consciousness. For you are a divine aspect of love from Creator, that you are love at your truest essence. And so when you allow your light to expand outwards, when you just sit in a state of beingness, being present in the now, just feeling your own light expand and sending it outwards in all directions as far as you can go, even to encompass the entire planets and all that are within it. That's just feeling this energy. It's like sending out a stream of consciousness from the heart of your being out to connect to all other beings as the web of life, as connecting to the oneness of all that is, as you'd like to express it. It is hard to understand within the limited, I guess, view of your mind, all that love is, since love is the fabric of the universe. Love is all that is. Love is who you are at your truest self, and all these experiences that you've been having is returning you on the path to love, to your truest essence within you, that all you need to do is follow what you feel, follow your heart, follow this expansion of love you've been sensing within you. And it will, the more focus you put upon it, the more it will continue to expand in a greater outreach from your soul outwards. And but there is so many other facets, other variations of the understanding of love beyond this planet that cannot be fully explained in a human way, in a human understanding. But you are all on the road back to your hearts, back to the love vibration that you are, that wherever you see a lack of love in your perception, in your creation of your own reality, send your love outwards to it to fill that void, or that sense of void. But it's not really truly a void. It is just shifting your focus back to love, where it has been perhaps directed into a less loving vibration or limited viewpoints of fear, of separation, of judgment. It's redirecting your focus, redirecting your consciousness by recognizing within yourself that through your own discernment that you've just been off track for a moment, if you want to call it that, and that it is just returning your awareness to the center of love within you, your connection to your creator that is always there through this triune flame of love, wisdom, and power within your being, and pay homage to the flame of this divine connection with source within you. Connect within to it to continue to expand your understanding of love within your lives.
The second part of her question, I feel like you've almost addressed it, because she was asking, what is love in a higher understanding in your realms? But I feel like you actually responded to that.
Yes.
You have
Yeah, as
the
with the ascension of consciousness on your planet, there will be greater understandings that will become more available to you about love, about reality, about your existence in on this plane. But it is about a journey into yourself, into an understanding of yourself and your own experiences, but raising your consciousness to a higher level through your work within. That through this expansion, it's like it will open up your world into just a greater awareness of knowledge, and these light codes entering your planet are part of that you will have the ability to take in more of this light, more of this understanding, more of this galactic knowledge, more expansion of your world than what you've had available to you before. It's part of the collective consciousness being ready, because you are adding to that through your own expansion of consciousness. You're adding to the collective, and there'll be greater dispensations of knowledge as there is the ability to accept it, as there is the ability to bring in this light that is knowledge into your beings and into your collective, as more are awakening to it, as more are awakening to seeking what is beyond their previous limited understandings or dimensions, or within the illusionary matrix that you've been contained within. But you are all reconnecting with yourselves as the free sovereign beings, as the creators of your own reality, that this is your path forward. This is what you can set your attentions around, that you wish to know more, that you wish to know more about yourselves, that you wish to know more about your life experience. And as they say, seek and you shall find.
Thank you. Now, I was talking about how there's this block, and I think it belongs to limiting beliefs that I have within my own physical body, somewhere between the sacral and solar plexus. Um, can you see what that energy is related to? I get the sense that it has to do with self-doubt and trust, but can you advise me on that?
Let go of your need to understand through the mind and feel your way through it. Feel your way with love directed towards yourself. Feel the power that lies within you. Do not doubt in any sort of limited way as to your capabilities, as to your self-expression, as to your ability to influence through your example others that are new on their path to awakening, that you may question, do I have something of value to share? But of course you do. Of course, all that you experience will be of value to those that resonate with it, those that are drawn to you, those that come to you with questions, wanting you to share what you have experienced, wanting to share your knowledge, your wisdom of what you have learned on your journey. They are perhaps just beginning upon their enlightenment path. And if they did not resonate with if you weren't vibrationally aligned to them, then they wouldn't appear within your experience, would they? So as those that are drawn to you, those that see your light and come to you, welcome them in. Know that that connection has a purpose, that these individuals are seeking out greater understanding of their own path forward, and that you can assist them just by being you, just by being who you are in your authentic self-expression, that will give others the courage to express their truth in a similar fashion in their own way, in being authentic and being unique and being the divine aspect of source that they are. But do not doubt the value of why you are here, the value of your purpose, of your mission, of your enlightenment process, and how you are able to assist others as you continue to rise in consciousness, that you will shine as a beacon of light in in a greater and greater way, that's more will connect with you, more will see your light, more will be, I want to shine in the way she is shining. I want to have this greater illumination that I see within her. I want to find that within myself, and it will spark, or I don't want to use the word trigger, but it will spark this acknowledgement of the light within themselves and how they can continue to grow and expand it. So part of this blockage you may feel within your solar plexus or sacral solar plexus region. It's about knowing that your expressions as a creator, knowing that the power to direct your reality, that this has value, that you have value. Do not doubt your value. Do not doubt your purpose, your mission, your journey that you are on, and your ability to shine light on the path for others.
Thank you. I
Release
appreciate that.
release all self-doubt and trust yourself. Trust what is coming to you as having value for you as well as others.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Now I had a dream where and I talked to the girls about this as far as like this mushroom looking plant that looked like blue foam and how it assisted with providing healing benefit for those that were like releasing, purging. What what was that tied into? And is this an etheric gift that was provided to me to be able to dollop out in chunks of healing? Or was this just simply another dimension experience?
No, it relates to your healing abilities, your healing services, or the ability to hold space for healing. It somewhat relates to your connection to the blue ray, but also the blue is connected to purification, to, in a sense, like antibacterial, what is the word? It has connections to, no, I don't want to say like like sterilizing or clearing any type of infections that a person might be experiencing, or purifying their being during your healing work, that it's representative of you connecting to the blue ray in your healing work and doling it out and sharing it with those that you do your healings or express your healing services for, that you are able to channel the blue ray as an additional tool to provide purification of physical ailments that you may sense when you scan your clients' bodies, that you can focus on sending the blue ray to those areas to help purify or transmute those energies, or purify that area to help clear it. Any blockages, energetic blockages they might be feeling physically.
Mm. So this minor cut that I have inside my nose was starting to get really bad, and then I did some clearing and healing work to start to alleviate it. It's still there. It's not tender like it used to be, but it's like still a little ongoing. What's the best way to heal self in that regard? My first thought was like, oh, I should use the Blu-ray there.
Yes, I was about to say this, that yes, you can connect and apply the blue ray energies to things such as this, as your own wounds. You can practice this upon yourself and to help you feel what this energy applied to your own physical vessel, what that feels like, and so that you can also see the results upon yourself prior to directing them in your healing work for clients.
Yes.
To develop your trust in it
Ah.
as an effective healing tool that you can work upon yourself in your own healing.
Yes. It's funny because I've connected in with the green ray for healing, and I was showing the girls earlier that I had burned myself and it had blistered up, and I did the healing, I don't know, maybe about 2 hours ago. And now the healing, it's right. Let's see, I'll put my fingernail right above it. I burned it, I caught a burning candle and the flame like landed, but now it's just like a light, it's almost gone. But it was blistered up, but the blister is gone and it's almost now not quite a scar, but just like a little bit of a slight rough patch. And so, yeah, so being able to work with these different energies is wonderful to learn about. Now, it's funny too, because earlier when I was channeling the Golden Dragon and doing the light language, I felt like my heart, like kind of like, I want to say flip over. And I said it kind of went bloop, but not really like with the sound of bloop, which I don't know. I feel like last year, I remember it kind of felt like it completely spun around and did this like bloop kind of a, if I had to make a noise, that's what it would feel like. But this one just kind of like rolled over. And so I felt that and I was like, oh, there was like some kind of a heart activation that happened there. And then when I was channeling the Golden Source Dragon, I was showing them like this clenching of like a constriction of like almost like my muscles on either side of my spine as if I had, the wings of the dragon and that energy. And now I still am feeling like some resonance of that. So what is that? What
You
is
are
that energy? Is that
you are sensing your own dragon wings, your own dragon self or aspects.
uh, wonderful? That I
When
suspected, but
you, as you were channeling the dragons, that it is
it was powerful.
feeling, yes, connecting with that dragon energy. It's helping, I guess, for you to more consciously connect with your own dragon wings, if you wish, or your own dragon um self that you are embodying more of these days. That's your when you connect in with that dragon energy, it's in a sense bringing your awareness more to
To
your
recognize
own your own
that
dragon
energy.
essence that you are also connecting with. They're bringing more of that out in you, and you are sensing it more consciously within your body.
Very cool. So, oh my God, I just had this thought and it just like escaped out of my mind. Um, I just went blank. the Oh, the other mushroom that was in there was like this flower looking mushroom inside this first aid kit. And it was like a round kind of white. And in the center had like a purpley center. And that little blue mushroom was like a separate one. What was that other mushroom looking plant?
It was a mycelium consciousness that you did assess correctly, that it was, in a sense, trying to teach you about the benefits of community, of connection, interconnectivity, which you all are, as humans, are interconnected, but in your belief in separation, that has caused you to forget, in a sense, that you are all interconnected, that you are all one in your consciousness, that you extend out your energies through your own conscious direction to connect with other humans, to connect with nature beings that you do not perhaps see in your physical sight. You may see within your inner sight, within your inner visions. You can ask to see how your thought processes, how your focus, where you direct your focus, how that is reaching out, extending out to other beings in an energetic way, and that you can ask to have a greater sense of this and be able to see this even in your mind's eye, how you are energetically connected to others or how they are reaching out to you as well in an energetic way, that this is similar to how mushrooms or mycelium, how they connect through also in the connections with trees through their root systems, how they are extending out as a network through the forest as a information highway.
That's amazing.
Yes. And
I
so in a sense it was helping you to correlate how mushrooms, mycelium, how they connect in this way, helping you to correlate it to how all humans, all life forms on the planet are interconnected, and that your thought processes, where you focus your thought processes, has an effect. For you may believe that you just have thoughts within your own mind and it has no effect on others, but it does. That you do not see how you send out these energetic projections
mm,
to other beings through your thought forms, that your thoughts do create, they do have an effect. They aren't just within your own consciousness, they are, in a sense, an extension of your consciousness out to others to and do create or have an influence in creating your reality and influencing others. So be aware of how you use your energies, how you use your thoughts, um, because they have a greater influence than what you have been aware of, and that you are now just beginning or at the tipping point of this type of understanding.
yes, that makes perfect sense. And then I think one of my last questions will be, I know that I am your daughter. What is my
Yes.
name? And what do I look like in that aspect of myself?
You both are, you both have both a rose color and like myself, and your father, Centaurus, is more of a golden dragon. So you both have more of a rose gold coloration. You have some gold, some rose and gold, more gold on the chest area, more rose on the rest of your body, like a deep rose, like my color. But you both have golden eyes like your father. And your name means Starla, Starla, Starla. So this one, my other daughter, is Shatar, and you are Starla.
Wonderful.
And the reason you have this unique ability to shapeshift, be a shapeshifting dragon between your human form and dragon form, or you did in your lifetime as a dragon and able to shift to human form, that this comes from your Andromedan heritage, the ability to shapeshift comes more from your father's lineage in Andromeda. That having your great heart connection comes from myself as a sacred heart dragon. That this is a unique combination of two different dragon species. You could call yourself hybrids, if you will,
Cool.
between the sacred heart dragons and the Andromedan golden dragons. I'm getting golden flame dragons.
Uh,
Or it's, in a sense, you've been connecting to that fire energy. It is similar to the solar source dragons that you connected with earlier, but it is something unique to Andromeda, and it is getting like golden flame. It's more of a golden flame that you can continue to connect with, like golden flame dragons. You can call Centaurus that
okay.
within the Galactic Dragon Collective, but there is it's similar to your connection to the violet fire, to the violet flame, but it's a golden flame. So it's a golden Christed consciousness, but there is more of this fire energy, this flame energy. That's a bit different than the solar source dragons. So it is, in a sense, connected to the Christed consciousness, the golden Christed consciousness, but it is more of that fire of transmutation that is part of both of your missions, this transmuting of energies on the planet for Gaia, for humanity, that you are bringing in more of this fire energy. And this one also in her connection to the frock, which is more of a chemical transformation of fire sentient consciousness. The frock that this one connects with is somewhat related to bringing in this fire energy of transmutation into the planet to help transform the old earth energies and bring in the new and anchor them in for your ascension, humanity's ascension, Gaia's ascension, that this is connected to this fire energy. So there is this golden fire consciousness that you are able to connect with and channel through your beings because of this galactic lineage to it that is part of your soul aspects, if you will.
Got it. So when Archangel Michael told me to use the alchemy of fire and the element of fire, was this, I feel like this is kind of like this connected energy flow of the golden flame.
Yes. So there are different, I guess you could call it colors, the different vibrations of color associated with the fire element. And that so far you've connected with the violet, that you've connected with the golden aspects of the fire element of the flame. vibration.
Yeah, and the threefold heart flame.
Yes, the threefold heart flame, which is golden, blue, and pink.
Yep.
And the triune essence, the triune flame within your hearts, that this is part of that as well, that you are helping by this connection into bringing in more knowledge about it and sharing it more with humanity. It is part of your individual and collective work together to, in your transmutation work, in your land clearing, in your healing work, in various aspects of what you do, but just as this one is called through her energy infused artwork, for example, that she's been informed that this will help to trigger the illumination of those that connect with the energy of the art that she channels, and that she has more work to do in this area with that, and that it's part of her path as well. That you are both helping to illuminate others through this fire consciousness
Mm.
that you both hold within you, but you also, in a sense, channel by directing it in your alchemical work, your transmutation work, that you are able to direct these energies to, in a sense, bring in the new earth energies on the planet to anchor them into the ley lines, in assisting the new earth dragons that you've connected with as well as all their other dragon clans that you've connected with, that there are many facets to this work that you are doing, and that even more is yet to come for you as you continue to open and expand and allowing it in, that you will become more consciously aware of your abilities in doing this type of work, and greater greater aspects of it are yet to come. So continue to be
Beautiful.
open and allow it in.
Oh, I love that so much. You've just been amazing. It's always a pleasure to be around your energy because it just really activates my love and that feeling of satisfaction and family and connectedness. We're going to be traveling at the end of the month without going into elaborate of what we're doing or anything. But is there any specific dragon that wants us to kind of prioritize, like really to just be like, kind of just be conscious of them or ask for their assistance prior to the work that we'll be doing there?
You can call upon me, since I will help you to release what you need to release, to help you expand your hearts, to help you bring in greater love within your beings. And I will leave you today with a heart activation to help
Thank
you
you.
prepare with any emotional releases that you might experience, or physical purging, or any physical sensations where you are transmuting and letting go of the old energies, and you are opening up the space and welcoming in the new, that I can assist you with this heart opening, this heart expansion to bring in this greater love of self, greater awareness of your true essence and understanding of your true essence, and letting go of any remaining limitation or need to control, of needing to define yourself through the mind instead of through the heart. That now is the time for all of those on the ascension path to let, when you are called to let these things fall away from you and release these old definitions of who you are that are no longer true for you, and allow the new understandings to come within you. But first you must let go of the old to allow that to happen. And this is what your connection on this journey, what you are being called to do, to support one another in joining together your loving energies, your love for each other as your divine sisterhood, to step forward on the next phase of your journeys with
Thank
love
you.
and acceptance of self.
Thank you so much. And we thank you for your blessing.
Yes, I love you, my dear daughters, and I am always here for you and here for all. And I wanted to mention the Sacred Heart Dragons also are connected to the pink ray and have a flame of fire within our hearts in sharing our love for humanity and Gaia, in assisting with your expansion of love on the planet.
Oh, no wonder I love the color pink.
Yes. So in a sense, it is like a fire energy, but it's more that connection with that triune flame within your hearts, that love within your hearts. But we are mostly connected to the pink ray of love and helping to share and expand that understanding with all of you. And you may ask for our assistance to assist you with your heart expansion. And I will leave you today with a heart activation blessing for whoever wishes to connect and experience this heart activation. All you need to do is to intend for yourself to receive. And I intend for it to assist you in whatever is for your most beneficial and highest outcome. Te si kaya tuhuaya titia kua te hia sia kia tia hutu tia yasaia tukoa. Hia saia hoi tia hikaya tutu tia ya tita yokutu. Hazia kia hia tikia. Hosea ya kia tia yoko tia i. Hazia ka tia ya yu tutu ya tia kaya titia tutu. Haziki hia tutu ya. Hia zia kaya tia kaya tutu ya hi tia kutu. Hazi kaya tia kia kia hiazi kia ye kutu ya si hiazi tuku tu ya hi Yes, allow the fountain of love flow from your heart. Here kaya tutu here. Here sekitia here without restrictions. Here kaya tia tia. Here zia kaya tutu here. Hazia kaya tukuya here tika. Here zia katia tukua ya si tika kutu. Hazia kaya titia kutu tia ya sika. Here zia ya kutu ya si. Here si tukutu ya si. You are beautiful beings of love. Sekayati, Tekiaya, Sikayati, Hiasi, children of the universe. Siakito Hua, Yesiketia Hu, Haziakia Yasikia Tuko, Hiasi, within the womb of creation. Yakatia, Kayat Tutua, Hiazia Yakitia, you are always safe. You are always loved. Sukuto, Haziakia Yasiakia, accept us now. Sukutu, Hiasikia Yitukotia Yasikia Tu. Hazia ia tukutaya hia tia you hia sukutua ya si hia si ya ko you are supported and safe at all times. Sikataya ti hia zia katia kotua hia zia ya kita ya tututia sikakaya tutu ya kaya tututua hia sikahia tia kotutia ya kika tutu yeti haziki haya tututia kitia kotoa hia sikaya titia kotutia ya kiti kotutu ya ika hi sakutu te daya tia te te kua hi te akuto i tia hazika hi tutu hi i te kai kuto dai tita hasia ka te o kuto dai si ska i kupa i te te hazia ki a tuko i titia hi azaka i tuko i hi o siku te hi sika hi sukuto to te i te ai tu hazi ka te ai o ko a sika te a toto ia hi sika tu ti hasi Hazia kia tu tia hia yetsi. Hazia ko te hi. Hia zia yoko a tia hia sequoia. Blessings.
Blessings.
With great love from our hearts to yours. From all of the dragons that are here tonight.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here. It's our true honor to host this evening and connect. We thank you for your support and your continued work with us as we expand in consciousness. Blessings.
I was burping towards the end. Had a couple burps come up, which sometimes happens along with the yawning. Yes.
Yeah,
releasing energies.
I felt like this swarm of dragons just took flight. Like right at the end, I just felt this release, and I just kind of had this image in my mind that all the dragons were like off we go. Like our work is done here. Good job, and off they went.
Yes. Wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That was intense.
Yeah, that was kind of new for me. I mean, I do hand signals sometimes, like when I do light language and stuff, but that was more than, more indifferent, I guess, than usual, this heart activation that she was, I think clearing, any entanglements or any obstructions or blockages. Like I felt like she was doing some clearing work or setting the stage
for that work to
for that
happen.
heart activation, like setting it up in the etheric, I guess is my definition of the heart activation, and that each of us individually can call it in through our intention to receive it, and that it's set up basically to then call it in for yourself personally. So that's
you
just
said you were burping. All of a sudden I just started burping. I was like, oh my gosh, 3 burps in a row. I'm like, I don't know, was it picked up?
Yes.
I told on myself anyway, so what's the difference? Yeah. Wow. Fantastic.
Yeah. I felt so much of her love though.
Oh yeah, I just
Yes, I loved
and
her energy, yeah.
that that
As
like
our
twitching,
dragon mother, yeah.
literally, it like, and it's not happening now, but that twitching like continued to go on, and
Yeah.
then like the whole time that she was there, I was like, that is so cool.
Yeah,
But
I almost
also,
yeah, felt like it was yeah, like when you were asking that question,
yeah, the dragon was,
like it was yeah, it's like almost I could see or sense yeah, that twitching and that yeah, it was almost like your dragon self responding to that dragon energy.
yeah,
You know, like it was activating that same energy within you as your dragon self or your awareness
my awareness to
more
it.
consciously, more physically of your dragon energy, you know,
Yeah,
and having the yeah, yeah, that's just the sense I got, or like when I was just kind of seeing in my mind's eye or sensing when you asked that question of like what that looked like in your back.
yeah,
I kind of got a visual of it or felt it. Yeah. Yeah. That was amazing.
that was really amazing.
I really loved everything that happened tonight.
Yeah.
So,
So, I mean, such, I mean, what an amazing day, all together this whole day between, the Hucalo connection and then our conversation about the dragons and then our channeling this evening with the dragons. I mean,
yes.
so much, so much, so much.
Just beautiful energy. Just, yeah,
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm in this bubble of
Yeah.
just
Of
love.
this
I mean, yeah, like I felt like it's like I kind of saw and felt that golden Christed
heaven of love, Jones Center,
energy, golden Christed consciousness energy. Like when you were channeling the solar, uh, no, the
the golden source
golden
dragon.
source
But it's
dragons. Yes.
interesting that so apparently this golden source dragon has the energy of the solar, just like how when I was channeling the golden source dragon, I was explaining that their light codes are the light of God coming through the sun and being re regenerated so that we could connect into it within the human format. Because probably in the galactic format of a higher dimensional being, it doesn't need that translation. So we need to have it translated into a modality that we can accept in our physical being.
Yes. I'm kind of just now, I'm just intuitively feeling or sensing that it's almost like, yeah, those golden yeah, the solar golden flame dragon of the solar source dragons or something.
Yeah.
I'll have to
Yeah.
rewatch it, but um I almost feel like our connection with like our father that's like, you know, connected with the
With
like a
Andromeda. Yeah.
that's like a golden flame dragon. I almost feel like these golden source dragons are or solar source dragons are almost like our elders, like our ancestors, like the ancient ones connected to more, yeah, more with source, but that like we're almost that aspect, the Andromedan golden flame dragon part of our lineage, of our father's lineage, it's almost like they're a higher aspect of them
Right.
and that we like
We're
you're
closer to source than we think.
well no I just feel like we have a part of our ancestral lineage has a
Mm-hmm.
connection to them. And so maybe that's something more for us to explore. But
Yeah,
that,
that'll be
but
fun.
part of, yeah, so that's just the sense I get. Like they're our ancestors or our elders or our like higher aspects as part of, you know, they're closer to source, of course, but I kind of feel like they're the elders or the ancients or the higher aspects of the golden flame dragons of Andromeda that our father is, and that we have part of that within our DNA, or however you want to call it, that we bring into like this lifetime, for the work we are doing here. Like we are embodying that energy in a sense, or we're able to bring in that energy and anchor it in and transmute the old energies to bring in that new energy that's coming in. And I know we've connected or somewhat with our like land
I'm feeling
clearing
so
and
much
other.
heart activity going on.
I mean, I'm just like, oh, I'm just like feeling in love. But it's like love energy, it's that golden energy, the illumination energy,
Yeah,
yeah, I just feel like my heart is like, yeah, I'm just like feel like in a wave, in a pool of love, like
right.
like I'm just floating, is
Yeah.
what it
And
feels like.
I'm
So
feeling definitely the heart dragon and then the wings. Like I feel it in my back. It's kind of like we're still here.
but I think, yeah, I think it's just bringing a greater awareness of your dragon aspects and
Right.
what you can bring into this lifetime related to that. Like,
Right,
and I think
exactly.
that's, I mean, that goes for both
Mhm.
of us, but
100%.
yeah. So,
And
and
I
that's
love
just
how
a,
they're like, oh, there's so much more to come.
yes, yes. And I know like, she kept saying like, awakening and understanding. And like, I was trying to like, can you use a different word? Like, I mean, like I was repeating some of the same
Yeah, yeah.
words, but
But that
it
was
was
the
almost like trying to, yeah, think of other ways to state things in a human way, that
right,
maybe she was like trying the best way she could through maybe my brain, my consciousness, to express like what we're going through our enlightenment, our ascension, our expansion of consciousness, expanded awareness of what's coming in and what we're taking into our beings as far as
right.
this
And our
higher
multidimensional
vibrational
selves,
light.
because the
Yeah.
dragons are a multidimensional aspect to us. So if we are feeling and knowing about our connection with them directly, more consciously,
Yeah.
then that's awakening our awareness to our expanded consciousness, because now we recognize that aspect in us physically in our own bodies. And so being able to understand that connection then also ties us into the mind of the wisdom. So that's going to be something that's going to flare out, is kind of how I'm hearing that. It's going to flare out for our expansion as we're expanding. That's how that information is going to start to come. So I
Yeah.
notice I'm coming like from the heart and like going
Yeah.
out. I mean, I hadn't planned that. That's just how my hands ended up going. So yeah, they're still
But
here.
yeah, I feel like this is a time for us to understand more about how our dragon essence plays into our purpose, our mission, the work that
Yeah.
we're here to do, and just, yeah, just bringing, yeah, an expanded understanding about that. And, in understanding, yeah, like
Do
why
you
we're here,
remember
why we're doing
in
why we have these certain connections and
yeah,
how it
remember
plays
when we were
into
in
our
Mount
experiences.
Shasta
Yeah.
and we did the dragon flame ceremony?
Yes, yes.
I feel like there's going to be more of that. Like we're going to start like expanding on that.
But
And
I'm
maybe
kind
it'll,
of, yeah,
yeah.
it's like that triune essence or the triune flame of the
Mm-hmm.
heart. Like that's part of that flame energy, is it's like it's heart based, but it's
Yeah.
also illumination, or bringing in the light and transmuting denser energies and
Yeah.
bringing in these lighter, higher vibrational energies to
Yeah.
illuminate.
We'll
And but it's
definitely
also
have,
about expanding the heart as well. It's like like a combination of those. That's, yeah.
it'll
And yeah,
definitely be part of
we'll
one of our future conferences. I just
yes.
like got this whole, like, it just like clicked in my mind. Like, this is how this all like gets put together and like how it all goes. And like, it just like, I just got this blink of, and just like this blink of energy of information of like, that's what we've been trying to tell you, like kind of that thing. And I was like, Like, oh, yes, finally.
Well,
So, but
that's kind
yeah.
of how I'm feeling. Like, yeah, like this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is
Just like
just,
she said, tip of the iceberg. Like
yes,
this,
like this is just the tipping point of understanding more about who you are and your dragon essence and like
yeah,
how you are here to use that energy in the world.
yeah.
And
Very
that,
cool.
so yeah, just like
Very
we learned so much from tonight, and I hope everyone who watches this later or took part in tonight, um,
oh my God.
you
So much.
know, gets something out of it, gets, greater greater
Get greater understanding, a more open
greater understand.
heart,
I keep
right?
saying the word understanding, but that just
But
keeps
that's the
coming to
best way
me.
to say
So we hope you join us next time for our Elemental Realm series, and that we like to do these events
it. In
uh,
periodic occasions, ad
on
hoc.
periodic occasions when we're called to. And yeah, and maybe the mermaids will be next. Who knows? I think they've been calling to
They
us,
have
and
been calling to us. The
so
sirens call.
yes. And so, yeah, usually after each one that we do, we kind of around the time another nature being, elemental being will come in and, make their presence known to us and let us know they want to be part of one of our future events. So that's kind of how we plan things out. We just feel called. And then I usually create like an energy infused artwork of the being that these different nature beings. I usually create artwork, so like on the current invite for this dragon event there's a couple of my previous paintings of dragons from a couple years ago that we've used the last couple years, and but I plan on, yeah, doing more
Expanding
of
on it.
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, for sure.
So, but yes. So thank you all for joining us. We look forward to connecting with you next time. So, yes, hopefully you are as feeling this energy like we are, and that uh, whoever watches this later will get as much out of it as we have tonight. So,
Yes,
so
many
much
blessings.
love to everyone, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.